So what is going on, guys? I am Black Ops Amazing. Welcome back to another video where today we are going to be taking a look at the evolution of the mystery box throughout Call of Duty Zombies. Not just Treyarchs, but also Infinity Wards and Sledgehammers with World War II, Advanced Warfare Zombies, Infinite Warfare Zombies. We have seen the mystery box in a few different variations, but we all know it started out with Treyarchs all the way back in World at War 2008 in our very first Zombies map, Aether and Toten. The mystery box has been around since the beginning. It is a staple in Zombies. If you say to anyone, what is the mystery box? Even if they don't play this game mode, they should know what it's from. And of course, over 11 or actually 12 years now, happy 2020, the mystery box, or the random box as some people like to call it, has gone through some changes. And so I thought, you know what, let's take a look at its evolution. So as I was saying, the mystery box, also known as the random box, the weapon box, the treasure chest, the mystery chest. It has also gone by the name of the devil box and the magic box, or simply just the box, is, well, basically a random weapon generator that features in all of the Zombies maps in Call of Duty World at War, Black Ops, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, World War II, and Call of Duty Online, and Nightmares mode if you want to include that. It doesn't actually feature in Dead Ops or Dead Ops Arcade 2, but apart from that, it is in every map in all of those games. The mystery box as we know it is usually a large narrow wooden box with a coloured beam emitting from it into the sky, which shows the players its location. If you look at the box, there are two glowing question marks imprinted on the lid. Inside of it is a bunch of hay and another glowing light, which is where the weapons ascend and descend into. You may have noticed that the box itself sits on various different things and levels, the most common being a small wooden table over a couple of cement bricks, and in the spawn locations of the box when it's not present, taking its place is a teddy bear that will sit there instead. When you open the mystery box for 950 points, music will begin to play and will stop just as the random weapon appears, and when you eventually roll the teddy bear, as I'm sure you know, that means the mystery box is up and will then teleport to a different location. The only map this doesn't happen on is Aether and Toten, since there is one spawn. But when the bear appears, the announcer of that map will begin to laugh, and then the bear and the box will shoot up into the sky, removing the beam and refund the player's points. Taking a look at the other different variations we have though, besides from the standard wooden box. On the Nintendo DS version of Zombies, the mystery box takes the form of a locker. However, it doesn't give you the option to refuse the weapon or a teddy bear. In Mob of the Dead and Blood of the Dead, which is my favourite, the box appears in a metal chest with a more devilish appearance to it. This time it is dark brown and black and emits spikes from the lid. Inside of the box it is filled with flames, and this version also has a different theme, which plays faint screams from inside of it rather than music. The box itself floats over a small stand that is lit with flames, and when it's not currently present in a spawn, the stand is closed off. In these maps, the teddy bear is replaced by a large black padlock with a glowing red keyhole. When you eventually get it, a low-pitched bell sound will start to play, followed by the sound of a key turning inside of a lock, and then afterwards it will fall into the box, which will close, rise slightly into the air, and then fall into the stand. We also saw a different version of it in Origins. This time it resembled a stone sarcophagus with two tusks, one of them broken, glowing with the blue light of 115. The teddy bear on this map was still present when the box moves. However, unlike in previous maps, this time in order to use the mystery box, you are required to power it up. There are several different 115 generators around the map, and if the box is in that area, you have to start up the generators first. And again, just like Mob of the Dead, this box uses a different theme, this time being machinery noises. We then saw yet another version inside of Shadows of Evil. This time it had a stone look to it with some kind of tentacle creature on top of the box, again emitting a blue light when opened. However, doesn't play a musical jingle, instead playing an eerie ambient noise. Now that was it for the mystery boxes on the Aether maps, but we also had the Chaos storyline where we saw yet another variation of the mystery box. In this one, it was composed of bones and flesh of human sacrifices. There were moving bodies on the corner of the lid, black in colour. When opened, like previous, a blue light is emitted. However, this one didn't have a musical jingle, but instead screams. The teddy bear was replaced by a skull with glowing eyes, and the skull would chatter before descending into the box. Whilst on this topic, even though it's not Treyarch, we should also talk about Call of Duty World War II Zombies. This game mode also had a mystery box and retained its wooden-like appearance. But in this mode what was different is it had red lights on the side to signify if the box was active or not, and would also open differently compared to its other incarnations. Back to Treyarch Zombies though, talking about the beam that emits from the box throughout various different levels. In most maps, the box gives off a blue beam that will shine into the sky, revealing its location. However, in the World at War level of Shino Numa, the box light was yellow. In Mob of the Dead, it emits a red beam, and in Revelations, it has a green beam. Also, what's interesting to know is in the World at War levels of Nakta and Toten and Verrucht, there is no light that comes from the box. So that's the evolution of the mystery box throughout Call of Duty Zombies. It's pretty much stayed the same throughout World at War to Black Ops 4. Apart from looking visually different in specific maps, its function hasn't changed. In terms of storyline though, who made it? Where does it come from? Well, we were told by Dr. Monty back in Garrod Karovi that he is the one who gives us the mystery box.
Where do you think all these magic weapon boxes come from? The chalk drawings on the wall, the magic ammo drops? The gumball machines? Do I need to go on, or do you get the message? I just hope you appreciate it.
We were also told in Origins by Maxis how the box works.
When 115 is channeled towards the ancient stones, an energy field appears to drag unknown objects into our reality. Is it possible that element 115 is disrupting the space-time continuum itself? How else could an ancient box, created eons ago, bring forth weapons from different eras, perhaps including even our own future? Further study is needed to understand these powerful and unpredictable forces.
The weapons that are available from the box are largely the same throughout each map in a game, although the weapons available do occasionally change, normally due to new additions of a new wonder weapon or a new DLC gun. For example, the crossbow's absence from Moon, that was more than likely down to the low gravity, and in addition, each game mostly features weapons only seen in that game. So from game to game, BO1, World at War, BO2 or 4, there are very few recurring weapons apart from obviously wonder weapons such as the ray gun. As I mentioned earlier, the usual way of locating the mystery box is to look for the beam of light up into the sky, but on maps such as 5 and Ascension, the way of locating the box was a little bit different as it was shown on small televisions across the map. And in terms of box luck, the chances of you actually rolling a teddy bear depends on how many times the box is used. So the teddy bear will never appear on the first 3 uses of a box. The 4th through to the 7th use gives you a 15% chance of the teddy bear appearing, and then if you use the box in the range of the 8th to 12th use, there is a 30% chance, and any roll after that, you have a 50% chance of the teddy appearing. I forgot to mention, but we did also see other variations of the box in Infinite Warfare Zombies and Advanced Warfare Zombies. Unfortunately, I don't have these games, so I can't show you footage, but they pretty much work in the exact same way, just visually look different to represent that game. And finally, looking at a little bit of trivia, it was possible that the first name for the mystery box was actually going to be called the treasure chest. That's judging by the model name that you can find within the game, which is MTL_treasure_chest. And actually it's also referred to as the treasure chest in some of the loading screens. On the pre-order poster for Black Ops, there was actually a phone number that when you dial, plays the mystery box jingle in reverse. In Nakta and Toten, there is a higher chance of you getting the ray gun in the mystery box than any other map on the earlier rounds. In Verrucht, there is writing on the stairs warning that if the mystery box is used too much, it will move. The exact words are, wish too often and your wishing well will run. One that you may or may not know, it's pretty common knowledge for Black Ops, but any weapon that you can buy off the wall won't appear in the mystery box. And also for the Wii version of Black Ops, the textures of the mystery box are different. It doesn't look exactly the same as it does in the normal games. Moving on to BO2, if you throw an EMP grenade at the box, it will completely shut down. Any weapon that you roll is going to vanish, and the points won't be refunded. It was a fun way to troll people in that game. Also, a cool thing for BO2 was when the mystery box actually disappeared, before it went, it would spin around a couple of times and then burst into the air, unlike in previous games where it would just shake side to side and then disappear. And then something else which you may remember is back in Black Ops 2, Russman actually despises the box and instead insults it by calling it the devil box. So there we go. That is it. That is all I have for you for today's video. As always, hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, a like rating would be appreciated. Make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date with the latest videos on the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.